Now, I've been involved with this debate for 25 years, and one thing I can tell you is that in the European Union, if the people reject any aspect of EU membership, there's a long, fine, I think indeed proud tradition that they're made to vote again until they give the right answer, or they are simply completely ignored. It started with Denmark way back in 1992 when they rejected the Maastricht Treaty and were made to vote again. Twice the Irish people have rejected European treaties and been made to vote again, and when the French and the Dutch voted against the European Constitution just over 10 years ago, well, what they got was something called the Lisbon Treaty without any powers removed. And in April this year, I was over in Amsterdam campaigning in a referendum there where the Dutch people rejected getting the Ukraine more closely politically involved with the European Union, and yet this week we're told the Dutch are actually going to tell the European Union they're now prepared to go on with the deal. So this has been going on for a long, long time. I can remember after the Irish rejected the Lisbon Treaty, and I was there in the Parliament with Mr Barroso, and we weren't exactly on speakers and best terms. I remember in my speech saying, just what part of the word no don't you guys understand? And I feel it's all happening again, and that Blair genuinely thinks that they can stop us from leaving the European Union. But in particular, it's the argument around the single market that interests me, because during the referendum campaign, everybody on my side of the argument and everybody on the other side of the argument said, if we vote to leave, we're leaving the single market. And whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing actually isn't relevant. I thought it was clear. I thought what we'd voted for was perfectly clear. So when I saw Blair coming out with all of this yesterday, I have to confess, I was pretty bloomin' angry.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.